Hey guys, so I thought I would just record a quick video for you so you can kind of get a look about why I do what I do and how I got started and all the fun stuff, because I feel like I'm really good one-on-one, and since I can't always come straight to you, I just figured this would be a good way for me to kind of share that and speak to you from my heart one-on-one, so you can kind of get a feel for, like I said, how I got started and why I'm here and where I'm going and why I love this job so much, even when it's hard or a little crazy sometimes. So just so you can get to know me a little bit, Matt and I got married when I was 20, so we were pretty young and didn't know what we were getting into. And our first year of marriage was kind of just super crazy. We found out we were pregnant pretty fast. I think it was like 2 months into our marriage. And just a couple weeks after we got married, we found out that my parents were getting a divorce. We kind of knew that was coming, but we weren't positive. And regardless of when that happens, it kind of throws you for a loop. And so things just got kind of crazy really fast. And marriage and family was new to me. And since my family and what I knew was that dynamic was changing, I just kind of felt really lost. And so that did a toll on my body and on my mind, and I got really sick and spent a lot of that pregnancy either in the hospital or home on bed rest, and it was just really tricky. And so after I had Jackson, my body was a mess. Like, I was super sick. So my thyroid actually goitered. I don't know if you know what that is, but like you could see it. And I got anemic, so like I was just really exhausted all the time, and I didn't know what that was from. I just assumed that was like, this is what new motherhood life is like. But I was just way tired, and so for a while I just kind of lived like that. I would see different doctors, ask for help. I tried different like depression medications or anxiety medications. I talked to counselors. And all those things helped a little bit, don't get me wrong, but I just felt like I can't get my crap together. I don't know what's going on. I just was a mess. And so, and then we just decided we're going to make things a little crazier. And Matt hadn't gone to school, and we just decided as a family, it was more kind of like me. I was like, you need to go to school and you need to get a job and blah, blah, because it's just always easier to blame other people for where you are in your life. And so that's kind of what I did. And so I was like, I'm going to do this photography thing, which is a whole nother story. And so he quit his job. He decided to go to school full time. And I was like, I will work full time. And I was super selfish. I didn't want to leave Jackson. And so I don't know if I'd call that super selfish, just stubborn. Like, I really wanted to be there with him. And so I was like, I'll just do this photography thing from home. And so suddenly I was a business owner and the sole provider for our family. And that was super insane and crazy. And I didn't know what I was getting into. And so that just added stress to my plate. Man, the story's long. Okay, I'll try and speed it up. And then, so a few years into that, we were just scraping by, and it was super crazy. Matt got an internship at a place that was 5 hours away from where we were living, and we decided that was a good opportunity. And so he moved down there to do the internship unpaid, and I was still running the photography studio. And so I spent that summer driving back and forth from where we lived so that I could run the photo studio to where he was living and working, so that Jackson could see him and I could see him a couple times a week, sometimes like 3 or 4. It was crazy. But I just wanted to be there, but also knew that I had to run this photo studio. So I was trying to like pack all my photo sessions on one end of the week and then it just was crazy. And so at the end of that summer, I was like, oh, okay, it's over. This is good. He's going to get a job down here. We're going to move down here. Things are going to change. Everything's going to be great. And so we kind of were in limbo, though. We were just like waiting for them to tell us, and it took forever. And so finally they said, yeah, you got a job. And so we had to close the photo studio down and sell everything and move down to this new location. And Matt got a job, and I was just like, okay, I'll join a photo studio, like partner with someone else so I don't have to do the studio all by myself. And I won't, like, Matt's going to have money now, so it's not going to be as stressful. and I'll build my business from scratch, totally forgetting how hard that is. And then we quickly figured out a couple weeks into his job, oh, he's working nonprofit. You don't make a lot of money when you're working nonprofit. So I am going to have to stress about money again. So then I was like, okay, I have to rebuild this photo thing all over again. And I still have clients up north. So I was like, maybe I'll travel back up there. It was just crazy. And so I just felt like I was kind of like in this massive whirlwind and I didn't know what to do. And so one of my friends from a photo shoot up north, she invited me to do just like this fitness challenge. And I was like, I need that in my life. So I'm going to try that. And so I randomly jumped into that and started working on my health. And then I don't even know how it happened. I think I was just praying for something and I ran to the library one day and I picked up a personal development book, which I love to read, but personal development was never on my radar. And so I started working on my physical journey and my mental journey all of a sudden at once. And it made like such a massive difference in my life, even though things were insane. Adding those two things just like helped me to calm down and helped me to prioritize. And it just started to make a massive change in how I felt and how I was able to go through and deal with my day-to-day. And so then somebody invited me, well, actually, I was just watching somebody talk about coaching online, my upline actually, and she mentioned how she had got into a similar situation and started to work on her health and her mind, and how she just knew that that was something that she needed in her life all the time. And so she decided to coach. And I was like, that's it. I'm coaching. I don't care if I make a penny. I need this in my life all the time. And if I have the possibility to earn some money while doing it, like even better. Like I would love to be happier like this and share that and be on this journey and make money doing that any day of the week than anything else. And so I just jumped in. And I seriously am so grateful every day that the pieces of my job are focusing on, well, they help me to focus on my own health journey, number one, and number two, on my mental journey as well. Like, I love that personal development is part of our daily to-dos. Like, I just love it. So that's why I jumped in. That's why I love what I do. I'm so grateful that I'm here. It's made it so that I could totally, like, I dropped the photo studio. I still take photos just every once in a while, just for my personal, like, I like it. I love it. It's a good little extra income thing, but it's nowhere near where it was before. The stress is so much better. And I just feel so much happier here. And I just want to share that with other people. Like, hands down, love what I do. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about training that's going to start on Monday and about why I think now is like the perfect time to start, and try and keep this video short. And then if you guys have any questions, just seriously, just message me. I'm totally an open book, would love to help you. Like, that's why I do what I do. So training is awesome. They're super short videos, just a couple things every day. We give you the sheet of exactly what to do every day. And they're really simple. It's kind of like your workout journey. Like, you have everything written down for you. Not every day you're going to wake up and be like, awesome, I totally want to go do burpees and weights or whatever. But you do it anyways, and then you feel awesome after you are done with it. That's kind of how I feel like our job pieces of it are too. Like, you have this sheet, you do the things. You don't always want to do every single bit of it, but if you plug in and you just do it and you share your journey and you are excited about what you do and you're always working on bettering you and sharing value with other people, your business is going to grow. That's just the simple facts and trueness of this business. Also right now, it's awesome because we're going to start a bunch of girls on Monday. I'm really excited about that. It is the cheapest it is ever to sign up as a coach right now. It's only $140, which is crazy insane to me. And then, like I said, training It's starting on Monday. I have a couple bonuses I'm going to send you guys as well. I was going to send some Energize because that's like my favorite stuff ever for you guys to try. And then a personal development book to get you guys started, because I really do feel like even if you weren't a coach, personal development is like life. Everybody needs some personal development in their daily, like every day. Okay. And so this is why I think this is the best time of year to start. Everybody wants to start in January, right? I get that all the time. Like, please, I totally want to do this, but I want to start in January. And I get that. Like, it's such a good time to start. But I think people that start now are so smart, because you got to start working on your physical journey when it's like the hardest, because everyone else wants to like have all the cookies and celebrate. And I still think you can do that. Like, I have a cheat meal and a cheat treat every week, but I try and like dial it in. But if you're working on those things and making massive changes now while everyone's watching, then come January, like, payout is huge, huge, huge. And so that's why I think now is like the best time to start. So also of note, my upline is actually, so like our huge team, we are actually top 10 in the company. So you have so many resources at your fingertips, and I am here for you whenever you need anything. You can jump right into our challenge groups. I'll send you a quick video of what my day-to-day looks like, so you can just see kind of what I do every day as a coach, and hopefully you've seen a little bit of that already. But I really would love to have you on our team. I think it would be so fun to work with you. And I don't say that lightly, because I am very protective of the energy that comes into our team. And like, I really am. So thanks for spending 10-15 minutes with me. Sorry, I don't know how long I went. I tend to ramble. And I hope this helps you to make a decision. And regardless of what happens, I really hope that we stay friends and keep talking. And if now's not the right time, I hope sometime in the future is. Okay, love you guys, and I will talk to you later.